Hey everybody, this is Brad from Tax Defense Ohio. Hope all's going well with you. Just want to chat for a minute today about home office deduction. So, home office deduction is one of those things in the tax code that there's a lot of confusion about. A lot of people think that if you take it, you will 100% get audited, and a lot of people think they're entitled to it that really aren't. So, one of the big things about home office deduction since the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017 is that home office deduction is only for self employed people. So if you are self-employed and you have an area that you regularly and exclusively use for business, then you're probably going to be entitled to take some home office deduction. Now, how do you go about doing that? Well, there's two ways you can really do it. One is actual cost, where you figure out, hey, the cost of your mortgage interest, your utilities, your property taxes, internet, everything that goes in to your whole household expense, and then divide out that which is also applicable to the home office. So, hey, if your annual expenses on all that stuff is $1,000 a year, and your office is 1/10 of your home space, 1/10 of 1,000 is $100. That's your home office deduction. The other way is the simplified method, which is $5 a square foot per year. So if your office again is 100 square feet, let's say, your office deduction is $500. Some other things that you're allowed to be able to deduct, maybe not on the home office schedule, the 8829, but on your Schedule C would be, hey, if you bought a new desk, an iPad for work, um, if you're self-employed, paper, pens, crayons, markers, any of that kind of stuff would also be a deduction that you're allowed to take. I would also recommend taking, if you have a hard line cell phone or a hard line phone that you use, hey, take that as well. If it's used primarily for business, if it's only used half for business, just write off half of that. So home office deduction for self-employed, and that's if you have a Schedule C, and if you're an S corp or a partnership, you might want to reimburse those expenses back to you and then expense it on the business return.